to the greatest spectacle seen around the world. Tonight is the night we face our enemies. Let's go. All the gold is up for grabs. Tonight. Always keep your eye on the prize. I'm a beast. It's time to make it believe. There's no one defeating the team. If you want it, then you gotta grab it. Raise up your fist. You want it, you got it. Raise up your fist. Ready for the challenge. Raise up your fist. Ready for the challenge. I heard that they said we were scared of the fire.
Welcome everybody to the WWE Hall of Fame Watch Along. We just heard the JBL speech if you weren't watching, well, if you was watching before the stream started. Nice speech.
Oh man, so excited about WrestleMania this Saturday and
Sunday.
Right now, let's check in backstage with the superstars on the red carpet. Kevin Patrick here on the red carpet, joined by the Aussies, Peyton Royce, Rhea Ripley.
Got Peyton Royce and Rhea Ripley.
It's a special evening.
It is such a special evening, and I'm so happy that we finally get to
honor
the
I like that song.
WWE Hall of Fame. They really deserve a special
Peyton
night
Royce
tonight.
and Rhea Ripley on the Hall of Fame carpet.
Yeah, like
The Aussies.
Let
me know when RVD comes. Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know.
Bella Twins, it's funny, I actually watched them when I was growing up, and I didn't properly get to meet them until tonight. And they're actually really, really was the Bella Twins and Dulce
thanks,
and
Sierra.
that was one of my fondest memories.
Just made it.
I got to meet superstars.
The overlay.
I got to meet them as a superstar. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, thanks, Sierra, for knowing.
Randy, thanks
I'll
for
put the
your
link
time.
if you want to join. I know you're on the break. You're on your break.
What is the Hall of
You
Fame?
make an exception for CNC podcast.
My father is in the Hall of Fame. I got to induct him in 2005. I've been to many Hall of Fames, and it seems like each year it's an even bigger production. And this year is just like every other year. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the list of inductees this year is an impressive list.
I'm a beast.
I have a little bit of a, I don't know what you say, relationship with each one.
Look, if you want to hear this, here it goes, people.
And I'm excited to see what they have to say. It's a special day for them, and I'm happy to be here to enjoy it with them. New World Order. What comes to mind? New World Order. I mean, the black and white. New World Order. You know, big facts. Yeah, big facts. I mean, even like the Bella Twins. I know a lot of people have been talking about them, but like for me, like so we kind of came up together, and I remember, in Tampa when the Bella Twins, like they didn't know anything about wrestling, but they decided to quit whatever career they were doing and dive fully into WWE. And the fact that like now they're in the Hall of Fame again, like so well deserved. Like I've never met a harder pair of working people. A pair of harder working people, you know. But they work so hard, and again, like
show the footage.
It's just awesome.
All right, I'll show the footage.
They definitely deserve it too.
Oh, thanks, Colin. You know, I work hard. I'm the man. People love me. And thank you.
We don't know, but it's happening.
Here's the footage on my crazy camera because I'm using a different thing. Not my phone.
And now it's time to check in with our second inductee.
of the British Bulldogs getting inducted. Yeah, they're playing the video package right now. What's going on, racist Americans here coming on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Bulldog's success can only be outweighed by the unbreakable bond of the Hart
Oh
family.
wow, they're showing Owen Hart on television. Oh my god, I got one minute brother.
It was just such a special moment in time, and it really showed how united the Hearts are.
Subscribe if you are new, Hulk Hogan. Alright. I better see my sub count go up even more.
And his legacy still lives on through his family, through Diana, through Harry, through Georgia.
For my brother.
She put his heart, his mind, his emotions, it was all because he loved his whole family.
All my friends and all my family, I love you.
It is with great honor that we induct the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith to the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2020.
Hey, what's going on, Austin Beginner? How's everything going?
Wow. And here to accept on behalf of the British Bulldog, please welcome his son, Harry Smith, along with his daughter, Georgia Smith, and Diana Hart Smith.
Got the British Bulldog. Yeah, the dog. Yes, you're 21. He did. You got his son, Davey Boy Smith Jr., former tag team champion with Tyson Kidd, and his daughter and his wife.
Well, we got our little four-legged friend here, Buffy. She's the
Why you delete your comment, Hulk Hogan?
Legendary Matilda. First
I'm
off,
a
I just want to
screenshot
say
it. So.
it is truly an honor to be up
Yeah,
here
but it's cool,
to
it's
induct
cool.
my father,
Yeah,
British
she already
Bulldog,
died. Rest in
finally,
peace.
into the 2020 Hall of Fame. And myself and my four-legged friend here, we really want to thank the WWE
Hello, April Fools.
for
What's
this
going on?
induction and opportunity. And we want to thank the WWE Universe,
No, he said it
all of you
first.
guys, for your years of support.
He said it first,
Because
year
without you
21.
guys,
Oh, no.
None of this would be possible. You know, I just want to
Did I actually
start off by
press
saying,
block?
you know, praising what an incredible athlete and performer that Davey was. He was so versatile.
Can you make a wrestling?
He could do it all. He was the whole ball of wax. He was a powerhouse,
Oh,
who
yeah.
at the same time, he could be agile and athletic.
Hey, Mox, what's going
And
on?
for a guy Davey's size, he could pull off unreal moves. You know, Davey had a huge physique, but what was even bigger was his heart and his wonderful personality.
Yep. What's going on, Mox? What's going on,
You
April
know,
Fools? Here, 21 Austin.
you had something
Thanks
to
for
say
stopping
too?
by. Hit the like button if you have.
Yeah, Davey had such a amazing, great sense of humor. And I remember he had me falling on the ground laughing at times, bent over, and yeah, that's right. Or you could be on the receiving end of one of his legendary ribs if you weren't careful, you know. I want to go back to, you know, what I think was Davey's greatest match in the WWE, SummerSlam 1992. I think a match that none of the fans, none of the WWE universe is ever going to forget. In front of 80,000 fans, for the
80,000.
Intercontinental Championship.
SummerSlam 80,000. That's more than a Mania.
And this was such a
Oh, wow.
special moment for
They
Davey
downgraded.
and our
Because
family.
a regular pay-per-view was a Mania.
And I have to say, it's my favorite memory of him. And a match that
British Bulldog.
I can watch over and over again and never be tired of. Another great match Davey had was against my Uncle Owen Hart, where he became the first ever European champion. This match was excellent and something I know that Davey and Owen were both so very proud of.
They mentioned him. That's good.
And going back to all the great matches that the British Bulldogs had with the Hart Foundation, I mean, those guys, they really revolutionized tag team wrestling as we know it today.
The wife doesn't get mad or anything.
So all the great singles and tag team matches Davey had with the Dynamite Kid in Japan, which certainly inspired and influenced me in my career path and wrestling style today. I'm certainly glad to carry on Davey's legacy. And every time I step foot in that squared circle, I know that he is there with me in spirit, alongside with the Dynamite Kid. But not only that, I feel that same spirit is with us all here tonight.
This is a Rory free stream. Yeah, it's a Rory free stream. I don't even think he subscribed to me. Rory did go. Oh, Spirit 21 counting the diamonds on his belt. His good old fashioned wrestling belt.
Take it. Take the opportunity.
No one's gonna take your opportunity, Mark.
Take this opportunity, or else.
That goes in eternity.
I got my belt hanging up on the wall, so I'm not gonna grab it.
And a lot of the rips he pulled too backstage.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's your turn to the left. It's over. Stream's over. Peace out, everybody. Like and subscribe. It's on. Yep. It's on this channel.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to the WWE.
I'm gonna play a match stream. Yeah.
Universe. And thank you all to the great superstars that shared the squared circle with Davey for all the great matches and memories. And I know there was a delay, but well, hey,
I guess.
Slick and Jimmy Hart out here yet. You don't have to get ready for them.
Yep, Shador does.
I want to say thank you and welcome my father proudly, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, to the 2020 Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Congratulations, British Bulldog, Hall of Fame, Class of 2020. Well deserved. This Sunday or this
I
Saturday.
enjoyed every second as I watched the
Yeah, I saw it 4 hours. Whew, it's crazy. Yeah. We're gonna go live for 4 hours. Hopefully, we'll try. It's on Peacock. Double chance, yeah. Yeah, it's on Peacock. Yeah, it's on Peacock. I'm a beast. It's time to make them believe. Oh, there's no one defeating the team. You want it, you got help. Look at your feet. Okay, no copyright. Yeah, that's because this is a song. Exclusively on Peacock. Season 21. Is Season 21 getting that Peacock money? We'll see.
Welcome back to the red carpet, folks. Kevin Patrick, delighted to be welcomed by
Naked Chris is here.
enjoying a fabulous evening.
Oh, it's been an amazing evening.
Someone else who's from
For
our
Irish in your
world, that is
sports,
the
let's
British
talk about it.
Bulldog,
It's
baby
crazy.
boy, the specialty.
It's just such an amazing
Glad AEW doesn't
for
know Hall of Fame because MJF
WCW,
wouldn't know
it's
how to
just-
congratulate
That is
somebody.
a Hall of Fame career.
He wouldn't stay out of character. I
Now,
think
Hall
for
of
this
Fame,
event,
what
you
does
would
that
need to
entail?
get out of character, but he's like, I'm literally giving. Like, no one cares, Mark.
history, you know, it's
Everybody
such
knows
an
it's
honor
not real.
to work for this company and be able to see the things and travel the world and do the things that we do. But to be cemented into the WWE Hall of Fame, like, I have chill bumps right now.
I have to say
Which
first,
championship do you like?
watching TV.
I like the Intercontinental Championship.
WWE.
Intercontinental or US mid card.
That everyone around me
That's
said
what I like.
that's impossible.
Intercontinental or mid
The
card.
one from Scotland. Yeah, you know,
It's a British
Scottish
flag.
one of a lot of my nicknames. I do
Well, I
proudly
guess.
say all the time that I'm British because I want kids in Scotland and England from the UK, you know.
Yeah.
Ireland,
He's
Wales,
from the
I want
UK,
people to
but
look and say, wow,
his
okay, if
flag
someone
is
from that part of the world
different.
can do it, maybe I can do it too, and that's what Bulldog did for me.
So who's the next inductee? One caller? White. The white strap. I like the white strap.
International sensation.
This
With
one.
his colorful costumes, like this, and dynamic high-flying style, this Japanese star is recognized worldwide
They are
as one of the
sponsored by
greatest
Downtown
junior
Sports.
heavyweights
You have to
of all.
speak to their
Let's take
manager.
a look.
All right, I'll check it out. I know, and I was asking some questions because it was fishy. But yeah, I'll get you there, managers. Just referral link or something to where to find your manager would be cool. I don't know. Oh, Juicy Thunder Liger. Next Hall of Fame speak.
Bursting onto the scene in the 1980s at the age of 19, Liger quickly became a sensation.
Yeah, white. I was like the white strap.
Sporting his anime-inspired persona, Jushin
White strap.
revolutionized the industry.
All right, I'm back. Sorry for the silent stream, as Swerve says. Grimes. Oh, they had. I guess they had him do it over virtually because he's in Japan, right? Right. Jushin's in Japan.
I'm the strongest. I'm the fastest. I'm the toughest. I'm the
ST
BEST
WWE.
of WWE. I'm gonna take your title on the grandest stage of them all.
The Mickey, how the nigga believe.
I'm gonna make you eat your words.
No, the feeling too. You want it? We are joined by Matt Trusselwood.
Y'all ready? Uh-oh. we go. Here goes Swerve like this. You like that, Swerve?
As we got that Hall of Fame worthy video from April Fool's Elvis for the inducting of the Hall of Losers, Rory to go, and his speech right there. We're back live with the regular Hall.
I claim that as a great honor. And I have been a great fan of WWE for a long time.
Don't sue me, Rory.
I accept this induction into the Hall of Fame with the delight of someone who's following some of his greatest heroes. Thank you so much.
Short and sweet speech because it was virtual, so I guess. Guess what? That's why.
Welcome back to the red carpet, Kevin Patrick.
We got Johnny Drip, MCMIV right there.
What does the Hall of Fame mean for you? Honestly, this is one of my favorite times of the year to pay a tribute to all
I
the
want to
people that
play
have
this
paved the way for us to
Yeah, do it on Matt's stream if he's on StreamYard right now.
Cool to see William Shatner.
Is Matt on
It's amazing
StreamYard?
to see William Shatner. Are you
Or is
kidding
he
me?
using Prism?
This guy is so musically inclined. I mean, we've done Hey Hey Hop Hop. He's done every single, I guess, entrance music that anyone has ever seen. I mean, it's pretty great. Not only Hey Hey Hop Hop, but Hey 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 Hey. And gotta put this out there. It makes a lot of sense that both William Shatner and Jared the King Lawler are friends because they both have somehow figured out a way to live in the fountain of youth. Neither one of those guys ever gets any older. They both look phenomenal.
So let's talk about the 2020 class of Hall of Fame. Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Obviously, everyone's very, 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 very honored to be here. The class is loaded. And to all the Hall of Famers, the legends, I come in peace tonight. I know I've said some things before, but tonight is about the path that they've laid before us, so that people like me can walk on that path. I'm excited for the NWO. Talk about
You're contradicting your promo, Riley. Calm down.
Achieve the level of NWO success, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm living and I'm learning. But the NWO, I remember growing up as a lifelong wrestling fan and watching, watching wrestling and everywhere NWO shirts and Austin 360 shirts. Like that was my childhood. So to see them get this honor today,
What's my camera's off, buddy?
I'd love to ask you the 3 letters NWO here on this. Stop. If you're gonna ask me about 3 letters, those 3 letters better be MVP, T.H.K, or the WWE champion. Start all over. Well, could I potentially ask?
Why are you still in character, MVP?
I can actually expound upon because this United States Championship ring was presented to me by JBL, and I will say that when I came up, as well as when you came up, it's safe to say that JBL had some influence on our careers early on, right?
You know what? I won my first United States Championship against JBL, and I had quite a long feud with JBL. Learned a lot from him. I think JBL was probably one of the pioneers of the business. I think JBL is great.
So deserved recognition from JBL has flowers, as they say. Hurt business approved.
Who's the next one? Into the Hall of Fame next.
Please join me as we take a special look at this year's inductees into the WWE Legacy Hall of Fame.
Legacy? The difference?
Please welcome the following inductees into the 2020 WWE Legacy Hall of Fame.
What's up, Yeet Gang?
Bleach blonde and boisterous, Ray the Crippler Stevens was a once-in-a-generation superstar whose career spanned 4 decades.
I got that name because I put a
She
lot of
pulled up in her ring gear.
After gaining success in San Francisco, Stevens would claim championships with Pat Patterson and Nick Bockwinkel. All who tangled with Ray Stevens would forever be reminded why he earned the moniker the Crippler. Blessed with cat-like reflexes and a chiseled physique, Brickhouse Brown was a household name throughout the South. Brown
Mandy is just amazing. What's up, Yeet King? If I didn't get to you already.
Dancing his way into the hearts of his adoring
Rollins got
fans.
his flame suit.
No one was more synonymous with raw bone toughness than Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
So we're doing a Hall of Fame Legacy Edition. So I don't know if this is the first one.
All-American status on the gridiron and
First Hall of Fame Legacy, I think.
Speed and strength. Dr. Death championships in
Yeah, I
Mid-South
don't
and
know, but
UWF.
if I'm wrong, correct me.
Doc would join forces with Terry Gordy, amassing a sea of tag team gold as the Miracle Violence Connection.
The greatest tag team in wrestling today.
The master of the Oklahoma Stampede, Williams' path of destruction won't soon be forgotten. An aristocrat from Abruzzi, Italy, Baron Michel Leone,
Baron
drew the
Michel
ire of
Leone.
fans, exuding extravagant
Third
antics.
inductee into the Legacy
Dastardly
Hall of
villain
Fame.
for his time, Leone became the first performer in history to draw a live gate of $100,000 against the
Turn off
incomparable
Discord
Lou
notifications.
Thesz.
Trying to watch Hall of Fame,
Manager for
kids.
over 40 years, Gary Hart led a who's who of superstars to
Gary
success
Hart.
throughout his illustrious career.
You are the best wrestling manager in the world. We are not talking about managers. We are talking about Gary Hart.
Oh, the Sting song live on the
World-class
WWE Hall of
championship
Fame.
wrestling, Hart helped take the organization to new levels during the
On
1980s.
footage of Sting with Flair,
With his
Gary
cunning
Hart.
managerial tactics,
Legacy Hall of
Gary
Fame
Hart
right
will be
now.
remembered as one of the most
Gary
influential
Hart.
figures in the history of sports entertainment.
Manager.
Congratulations to the 2020
Brickhouse
Legacy
Brown,
Hall
Dr.
of
Death,
Fame
Darren,
inductees.
Michelle, the Crooked Way, Stevens. That's all the Legacy Hall of Famers. Big shout outs to them. Congratulations. Rest in power.
Please welcome back your host for the evening, Jerry the King Lawler.
Nice doing Hall of Fame. Like, for no fans, no wrestlers in the crowd.
The word diva.
They're good.
They perfected their twin magic in the
Oh,
squared
the
circle,
Bella twins
across
coming out to
reality
do their
TV
entrance.
and in business. They even made Daniel Bryan a household name. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the WWE Diva Search. All right, can you tell us your names, please?
Brianna and Nicole. They call us Double Trouble, and we live up to every single part of Double Trouble. They're only looking for one diva, and because there's two of us, you know. I think two divas would be cool as long as they look alike. That's fun, right? I've never done it before. It's always cool. I think it'd be cool for the WWE. Well, we got some work to do. Yeah. Cause you can look, but you can't touch. I am Nikki Bella. I'm Brie Bella, and we're the Bella twins.
A little bit of twin magic doesn't count if you don't get caught. Who doesn't want to be a Bella? Bree is the new Divas champion.
Oh, Bree? Oh, she won the Divas Championship before Nikki.
Nikki Bella is the longest reigning Divas champion in history.
Not only are they WWE superstars, they have their own television show. One way or another, you're going to know about the Bellas.
Your stardom has risen even more with the popularity of the show Total Divas.
The Bella twins,
Stars of the hit show Total Bellas.
Nikki and Brie Bella.
So
We have to
now
get
you
the
have
Nicki
all
Minaj
of
shout
these
out.
other women watching Total Divas.
Getting to know these women through a television show.
They generated an entire new audience with eyes on WWE.
If Nikki and Brie hadn't gotten the fans this sort of piqued interest and showing that the women could do this thing in the ring, we would have never had such an easy transition into the point where we are now.
The women that held the glue of the evolution, I feel like, is the Bellas. They evolved.
They've been here through the entire journey of all the women here in WWE.
You know, to see where the Bellas got from where they came from, their lasting legacy will be that they became leaders for the women, and they kind of ushered them out of the diva era.
They were such an integral part of the women's evolution.
They have been incredibly successful as individuals.
Bella is now a worldwide star.
As a team, they've been a huge part of WWE's ultimate success story.
I love you, Bella Army!
What's up, people? Looking at
Please welcome to the WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2020, my favorite all-time divas, Nikki and Brie Bella.
Okay, I can't tell which was which. Okay, now I can. Now I can.
I'm just so what? Wait, are you going first or
I mean, the story of her life, twins.
So that means you're going first.
Yes,
You're gonna
thank
start.
you. This is an incredible honor to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, as well as to make history with Unipol and mark the moment when two women are being
All right,
inducted
okay, I got 'em.
instead of just one.
We have shared everything from our mother's womb to the soccer field to this incredible career.
That's right, Brie. And I wouldn't have had it any other way. I mean, to break through barriers alongside one of the women that I love most in this world. Show us a wall and we will kick it down.
Here's
the thing about being a champion. Not only do you share everything, but you fight for everything too. Fight for attention, you fight for elbow room at the table, you fight to be the fastest, strongest, and smartest twin.
Okay, Brie. I mean, I think we all know as the Bella brains in this family.
Would you like me to ask you a geography question right now?
Okay, point taken. I got it. But on a serious note, our journey started at the 2006 Diva Search. We showed up to fight, and sadly, we were not picked. But there was a special woman named Kristen Prouty that saw something special in us. We begged and begged to get a taste of wrestling, and she gave us that first chance to get it. She sent us down to McDonough, Georgia to get into that ring.
Yes, and in that ring, we found our home, our calling, and our destiny. And we could not be stopped from trying to claim space in it. We knew that would be hard, maybe even impossible. Women were only at the margins in the WWE at that time, but we have been denied before. We have been knocked down and around, and we had always pulled each other up. So it was clear we would fight like we always had.
That is right, because of our life of twindom, we knew how to work together, both in the ring and backstage. We knew with an incredible group of women that were willing to put their lives on TV that we could help marshal all the other female wrestlers into a strong and united front. That instead of seeing each other's competition and that obstacle for more TV time and championships, we could band together and make women's wrestling so spectacular, so watchable and fun, that it would only make sense to make it the main event.
Woo! Woo! Through Total Divas and Total Bellas, we brought legions of new fans, women and little girls.
Which one of you
entertainment.
watch
And
Total
together with our
Bellas
reality star
Divas?
Sisters that were brave
Admit it
enough
to me
to
now.
showcase their lives, good or bad, inside and outside of that ring,
Oh, okay.
we ushered in a new era
Hey,
for
which
the
one of you
sport,
guys watch
where
it?
little girls can
No
themselves
shame in
the
it.
ring,
I
not
watched
just alongside
it.
it.
The truth is
We
the
know
truth. As
now
my
more than
Lord
ever
says.
that representation matters. And that's the wonderful thing about what we do. It's always been a world full of unusual and colorful characters, a world where everyone can find themselves. It's a world where sometimes you get to be the hero and sometimes a villain. And sometimes both.
Thank you, Colin.
Or in a world
Thank
where
you
you
for
can
leaving
fight your
that
boss.
line.
Exactly. Goodness, you love that. And a world where sometimes you win and sometimes you watch as the people you love win instead.
Oh, really? Well, on that note, why did you always beat me?
Because I'm the longest reigning Divas champion and so proud.
Well, you should be. It was an epic run, one that I really enjoyed being a part of. But Nikki and I are thrilled knowing we played a part in opening the door for women in WWE. Thrilled we were able to take part in the first women's only pay-per-view Evolution.
That was
Thrilled to be
Dragon
part of the
pay-per-view.
first ever women's Royal Rumble. And
That's
even
so
more
good,
thrilled
man.
to see how the women have taken it since. So thank you to the women who fought alongside us and helped revolutionize the women's division. Natty, Alicia, Team Bad, Naomi, Sasha, Tamina, and Team PCB, Paige, Charlotte, Becky, and too many others to name.
Yes, I so agree. Thank
Hey,
you all
Sasha
so much.
got her
And to
shout
the
out,
men who have
y'all.
been on this journey
My
with us
career's
too, who
over.
believed in us and gave us
My
the courage
life
to
is
be
complete.
whoever we wanted to be in
Oh,
that ring.
Sasha. Oh,
That wrestling like
I
the
wasn't
girl that
muted.
you were a force to be reckoned with.
Oh.
Thank you, Steve Kern, Dr. Tom Pritchard, Billy Kidman, Fit Finley, Mark Grano, John Laurinaitis.
You mean Dad?
I've had a million years that I think Johnny Ace would be our dad.
Never.
We love you, Johnny.
Love you.
And to the late Dusty Rhodes, Kiki, Scotty Armstrong, and
Breathe, baby girl, breathe.
you know, those were some powerful words.
Yes, thank
we
you,
needed
Scotty,
those.
for that.
Thank you, Scotty. And to the late Pat Patterson and so many others, thank you all so much. And to John, thank you for teaching me a lot about this business and truly helping me
John
find my
Cena.
purpose. And
Jeez.
of course, we have to thank the entire WWE family, from production to catering to writers to producers.
He
and
said
all
to
the ones
John
in the
Cena.
corporate office. Thank you all so much
Mama.
for just being such an incredible road family to us.
Yes, and thank you
to the Bella Army.
Oh, no problem. I'm a Bella Army-er.
We needed an army to win wars. We love you, Bella
This
Army,
is cringe.
forever and always.
Not the speech,
And
but
thank you
me.
to Brian, or should I say Sweet Face. Thank you for sacrificing our private life so that we can showcase women's wrestling. And thank you so much for being an incredible teacher, husband, and father. I am forever grateful for our little treasures, Birdie and Buddy.
And to Arda, thank you so much for your support. You're such an amazing father. I'm just so beyond grateful. And Mateo, you've already been the greatest gift, my little baby boy. I love you both so much.
We believe in life there are no accidents. And it's no accident that Nikki and I had Buddy and Mateo 22 hours apart. So you think the Bella twins are retired? Just wait 18 years. They'll be back. This family is just getting started.
That is right. And wait, Brie, you're forgetting something.
What?
Haters gonna hate, Bella's gonna ball.
You love what you can't touch. You keep dreaming from sorrow. Good speech. Congrats. Can't hate. I said what I said, but good speech.
7 years ago, NXT revolutionized.
And I'll be right back. Commercial break.
Over here has great memories with them as well.
Well, I had, I don't know if many people know this, but my actual company debut was on Total Divas because I was training with Nikki, helping her learn some submission holds, some stuff that she actually used to finish a few people off. So I kind of take a little bit of pride in knowing
I didn't know that.
Hall of Famers now. So
Didn't know that. That's cool.
You have to take a look and, just really bow
look
down
at
to how
Mandy.
gorgeous you both look. Now, what an amazing class we have here tonight. I know
Dana
you
too.
both have had phenomenal careers yourselves, but also, we're talking about, the Bella twins, to see them and how they've been such an important part of the women's evolution.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to see the Bella twins, especially since we've been able to wrestle with them and kind of be involved with them, especially me. When I started Total Divas, they were the first on the show to greet me, and we've had a lot of memories and good times. And to see them really, they're pioneers for the women's division, and they've done an amazing job. And I just wanted to congratulate them, and it's awesome to be a part of it. So
yeah, to see them really breaking barriers is
what's
something
going
I'm sure
on?
Thanks
for stopping by.
as well.
Yeah, for sure. And, we look up to them. They've developed such an amazing brand and, outside of WWE and continuing on. So they're amazing.
We're all smiles on the red carpet. Kevin Patrick
Naomi
to be joined by Lana and Naomi. What is Lana very special?
I'm so excited to be here for the Hall of Fame. It's especially having people like the Bellas, who have always been so inspiring to me. To see them be inducted is just, it's incredible to be here, to be supporting them.
Yeah, the atmosphere is fantastic.
Yeah, and also just being in the locker room with those girls over the years, being on a reality show with them. We just know them in a completely different way and love them so much. And to see how much they've accomplished and how they've definitely been an inspiration to myself and to so many women on our roster and just women all over the world. So I'm super proud of them and where they are.
What's going on, Jacob? It's the
we're here for the Hall of
T.H.K. champion, Jacob
Actually, one of your
Turpin.
fellow superstars, Titus O'Neil, is going to be getting the Warrior Award, and I want to get your opinion on that.
That's right. I mean, there's nobody backstage who can argue with this. Titus is since I've known Titus in 2008, he's gone above and beyond
out there in the chat, just type a 1 for me.
Especially here
or
in
don't
Florida.
Just type any number and just tell me if it's bad. If it's good, type any number.
Looks after 30,000 people with toys, family, food, and support. He's raised millions of dollars for families all over Tampa Bay, and of course, he's been involved in the Boys and Girls Club and Special Olympics and anything else that he can do and spend his time doing. The guy's always on his phone. He's always working. He's always doing what he can to help out as many charities as possible, and he's always going out this way. So this award couldn't have gone to a more deserving person.
Thank you.
International superstar and recording artist. I love the confidence we are seeing for the Grammy Award winner. Who do you think you are? You waltz around here and show zero respect. You don't belong here. Bad Bunny's $3 million Bugatti. This is what happens when you disrespect us.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Shaq.
He's not a man 2-on-1. I say make this a tag team match at WrestleMania.
Oh, he pointed at the sign. He's mad. Commercial break. Going on mute.
Strength, perseverance, and
the
who
Warrior
lives
World
life
participant
courage and
Titus O'Neil from 2020.
Spirit of the
Well
ultimate
deserved, Titus. Well
this year's
deserved.
inductee is truly a beacon in his community. I can't think of a more deserving person. Let's take a look.
There's no such thing as a bad kid. There's no such thing as a bad kid. There's no such thing as a bad kid.
Thaddeus Bullard once carried the bad kid label until a chance encounter with the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch. The program for at-risk youth gave Bullard tools to forge a new path of
He's class of Titus is class of 20 for the Warrior World.
Thaddeus excelled as a
and then one of their employees is class of 2021. I forgot who his name was. So when they do class of 2021 in a bit, we'll see. But Titus O'Neil, well deserved.
Under a new moniker, Titus O'Neil, WWE superstar.
Titus.
Recognized as an ambassador for WWE community partnerships, Titus has been a stalwart of
Welcome back,
organizations like the Boys and Girls Club and the Special Olympics. Through his own Bullard Family Foundation, the Florida native has utilized his celebrity platform to raise millions for local causes, including
Titus is the man, you know. He likes my tweet. Titus is the man.
In Tampa. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, O'Neil has led a multitude of charitable endeavors, including feeding more than 50,000 local families in need and providing a $100,000 donation to Metropolitan Ministries, a nonprofit tackling homelessness in South Florida. Titus' tireless efforts have earned him numerous accolades, including
What are you talking about, man? I didn't even know this. Why are you the only one who's paying attention to that, man?
There's no such thing as a bad
yeah, making moves, making $1 million moves, got a million ways to do it. How we do it, we can choose.
And truth.
It's my pleasure to introduce the winner of this year's Warrior Award, Titus O'Neil.
Oh, Twitter started. I'll see. Millions of dollars. Make a move, make a move, make a move, now move, make a move, make a move, make a move. Now everybody, move, move. Well, I gotta check Twitter because
it is well documented the fact that I grew up in poverty, was raised by a young place where troubled youth get a chance to turn their lives around in a positive and powerful way. It was there that I heard the words that would change my life.
Yeah, now everybody.
I love you, and I believe in you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Which many people told me that they loved me, but they showed the complete opposite. Words are powerful.
Whoa, you're right.
Because of those words, over time, my attitude, my work ethic, everything else started to change. I realized that I needed to believe in myself and apply myself to be more successful. This change led me from going from being a troubled, underserved, and underachieving student to becoming an All-American football player, the first in my family to graduate from high school, the first in my family to graduate from college with numerous honors from the University of Florida. Go Gators. I started my Bullet Family Foundation because I've worked with so many great partners and causes.
Yeah,
with WWE and outside of WWE,
like he's a great man.
We're making a difference.
Sure, work is
and
crazy.
A chance for me to be empowered,
Deserved, well deserved.
To set a legacy for my own family, starting with my two amazing and beautiful sons, TJ and Titus Bullard. I want to build a legacy that embodies mission, that invests in others with no expectations of nothing to gain in return outside of successful.
I forgot his last name isn't really O'Neal.
Similar to what I benefited from going to the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch.
Sounds like Bullard.
Oftentimes, kids that have difficult issues are labeled bad. And many people will ask the question, what's wrong with you? But very few will ask, what happened to
you wanna talk? So what you
being
talk?
able to provide experience, moments, and resources to families has given me the opportunity to change some of the things that happen to some of those kids and some of their families. I've had the great opportunity to experience some incredible things and enjoy successes in many areas of my life, and there's no question that the WWE platform has allowed me to expand my ability to successfully put smiles on faces. And I'm forever grateful for that. But I've always wanted to build a life that was not only successful, but most importantly,
watching it on Peacock.
Significant.
Yeah, I got the Peacock working.
Warrior Award means that I've made good on the most important aspect of success to me, which is to live a life.
I'm watching it on Peacock. Got it working.
My vision is to build upon the incredible foundation of
RVD. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool one. RVD.
To continue to increase opportunities for families and education and children to grow in education with the help of our sponsors.
2020 and 21 combined made it a stacked year.
Like affordable housing, transportation, clothing, food.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream Mania. Yeah, I'm gonna try. But if not, I'll just be on Sins the whole time for Mania.
That share this award with me.
So I'll just be there if I can't.
It's truly humbling and impactful.
Yeah.
It's generationally impactful.
We're on RVD high.
An example of what it means to be a great human being. Because I truly believe that we should all be respectful to every single person we come in contact with. You may not agree with some of them. You may not even like some of them, but you love them and you respect them. Because in my opinion, That's what real champions.
Oh, I thought you were going to Mania, bro. I thought you was going to Mania. So. But if you streaming, I'll be there.
To my sons, TJ and Titus Bullard.
But I thought you was
family,
going to Mania.
friends,
But if
WWE
you streaming it,
Universe,
I'll be there.
Partners and supporters, thank you all so much for helping me grow, helping me learn, helping me give and prosper as a father, a servant, and an overall man. And to all of you, I love you, and I believe in you.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a pre-show. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a pre-show. I think they're going straight into the card. So the first match in front of fans won't be a random pre-show kickoff.
What's the head of the table on the grandest stage of them all?
Man like you just
I'm head of the table. The dog of the team.
The single most dominant force in all of WWE. Maybe it's time that I remind you just who the hell I am.
You think you know me?
I'm tired of standing on the sidelines. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. I'm walking out of WrestleMania as a champion. I operate in this ring at a higher level. Edge, Roman Reigns, and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool. Get some exclusive stages. Or meet up with Bonafide Heat and me. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
This is an official announcement.
Oh no, they're playing a commercial. No, they're playing a video package hype up film for the Mania match. Oh, I almost pressed end on the stream.
About that myself.
Oh. But let me know what you think about this overlay I got here. Yeah, what you guys think about this overlay I got over here? Just made it before the stream went up, like 30 minutes before Mania. That's why I started late. Yeah, I did it from a computer. Yeah, I made it on a computer. You can do it on a phone, but it's easier on a computer. Yeah, Peacock destroyed.
Caused more controversy, but that's why we love
Peacock destroyed the WWE Network. You log in and it says head to Peacock, and I'm like, no.
Welcome to the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2020. Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall.
Oh, NWO right now.
And Sean Waltman, the NWO.
You don't know why I'm here. This is where the big boys play, huh?
Hulkamania, get him, Hulkster! Hulk Hogan has betrayed WCW. This right here is the new world order of wrestling, brother.
Oh yeah, Eric didn't want to. Nah, I did not want him to win. I wanted T.H.K to win. T.H.K or Tommy Salami or something.
NWO's greatest hits.
They're showing Eric Bischoff a lot. They should just put him in with the NWO. That would have been cool.
Don't call us, we'll call you. Yeah, it's invitation only. They're cheap. The NWO thing blew up. It was huge. Hey, everybody knows that since we came here, Nitro's the hottest still going, right?
Yeah. I saw him and I was like, call him what's up, and he did not answer. What a heel.
You fans can stick it, brother.
Time, things were getting edgy.
It was rough rolling the dice because it just felt like I needed to get out of that train. Prayers and vitamins. A lot bigger than I dreamed it would.
This was one of the best things that ever happened in the business. It's what got fired under this company's ass.
Thanks to you know who.
Well, there's the link, CR, if you can see it. Let me know if you can see the link. It's right there, though.
They took the torch and ran with it.
Are you here to see WCW? Or are you here to see the survey says one more for the good guys?
NWO was hot. I just remember, man, I mean, it resonated within the world of what was pro wrestling. Something the NWO was doing, it felt edgy, it felt real. There was something magical about what they did. A lot of them
Everybody joined the NWO. If you wasn't in the NWO, they just didn't like you backstage.
Came from Hulk Hogan, came from X, and it was just born out of their chemistry.
Wolfpack in the house! Hollywood, NWO! Ash and my man Six-Pack are just too sweet! Everybody know when you're NWO, you're NWO! And that's just
What's going on, Sierra?
This announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
As you heard, some of the greatest icons in the history of wrestling. Sean Waltman, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, the NWO.
X-Pac going in back-to-back, 2019 and 2020. This had made all of them are now two-time Hall of Famers. Oh, they got the WCW World Championship. We got two sweets on both shows now. All three shows: AEW, NXT, Raw. Yeah, two sweet. Yeah, Raw. Too sweet on Raw. Too sweet on SmackDown. Too sweet on NXT. Too sweet on AEW. Yeah, too sweet on Impact. Too sweet.
Eric Bischoff.
Yep, Eric Bischoff. Hopefully, he should have went in with the NWO together. But that's cool. He gets his own. But
Triple H would have just introduced the 1, 2, 3 kid as a new member of D-Generation X. It wouldn't have nearly the impact as the NWO 6 had.
yeah, I'll check that.
Hey, yo, Chico.
No, CRN kick you out. I think it's
How
streamers
dare
did,
you
or
kick
you.
me out, brother? What you
I
gonna do?
think you did on
When Hope
accident, you
plays
more.
and NWO run wild on you. And again, anyone that wants an opportunity, take out Razor Chidori, and I will give you that opportunity. Want an opportunity? Take it. You got a match, you got a match. I don't care how many it is. You want an opportunity? Just take it. And that's too sweet.
This gimmick's not working, man.
What do you mean it's not working? I'm here. I'm a fighting champion, Chidori. Something that you
No,
were
no one's
not.
taking the shot.
You don't understand. When did you give an opportunity? You never wanted to
No
compete in a
one's taking the
match.
shot, buddy. It's not working.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm just giving it to you. This is an opportunity. The YouTube champions, this is in your hands. Just take the opportunity.
Beatles. But damn it, man, NWO was at least Led Zeppelin. You know, who am I fooling? I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo-cuckoo. Cuckoo-cuckoo.
Let me tell you something, brother. One of us is Americans. Hold his title.
You know what you gonna do, brother? That ended, man. That ended.
Oh, Tier 20 left again.
In California, I was completely lost. Cars, the WWE.
Tier 21's right there, man.
Off, man. And the weirdest thing was, the nastier
he's going
we
above
got,
you.
and the more bottom feeders we became, the more the WWE fans cheered for us. The lines got blurry. The baby faces were all upset. NWO was the poison that Vince McMahon brought in. And when I tell you, the NWO is still alive. I've got a beach shop in Clearwater Beach. And at the end of the day, I sell all WWE merch. I'm stacked from head to toe with NWO merchandise, and it just sells off the hook, brothers, because of these guys here. The NWO is still alive.
What you gonna do, brother?
I don't think I ever got this belt, did I? Kev, I never got beat, did I? No. Man, you know something? Brad needed the card. No. I think we all need to make another run. One more run.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
First main event goes down. We'll see who the winner is there. And the next night, when that second main event goes down, You know, we should be waiting in the wings, guys. Took the NWO title, the real heavyweight title up.
Yeah, I'm agree with that. I'm agree with that rule. Racist American. I love that title design. Favorite title
That's just
design.
wishful thinking. But what I'm here to say is this NWO is still as hot today as it was back then. And everybody knows NWO is for life. But now they're here in the WWE 220 Hall of Fame. It's reality, brothers. The NWO is for life because these guys are just too sweet. This is WrestleMania.
David. All right. Hall of Fame 2021 is coming out right now. So that was the end of 2020. So now we're going into the 2021 Hall of Fame. And now wait forever. No, I ain't changed the CNC podcast picture. What are you talking about? That was you. Don't try to play that crap on me anymore. Ish Hogan shot. Huh? Kane. Well, our RVD's coming up to year 21 because it's 2021 time. Yeah, like you, Ball. Bang, bang. Break, darling. Eric Bischoff.
WWE presents the 2021 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
It's gotta be Kane. Oh, they switched the host. No, I was digging Jerry actually. It wasn't creepy. I don't like Kayla. Man, she sucks.
WWE Universe to the 2021 WWE Hall of Fame.
I don't know if he's first. I think Kane might be first. But yeah, it's 2021 time, so yeah, RVD's coming. From the Gulf Coast.
Legendary superstars like the Bella Twins, and the NWO. And tonight we continue to honor such superstars in what will no doubt be a historic night.
It's going to be an incredible night, so let's get right into it. Our first inductee is a hardcore legend,
oh, it's RVD.
CW original and a former WWE champion.
He's one of the most athletic superstars to ever step foot in the WWE ring. He's surely riding high on such a grand
One of a kind. Maybe YouTube hacked this CNC chip. Yeah, I guess, because I ain't touch it. Yep, Rob Van Dam's next. He's coming up right now. They're just playing a video package to hype you up for the telling his career.
Incredible athleticism coupled with that daredevil streak.
If WWE has random footage of superstars praising you, that means you're going into the Hall of Fame. So if you know they have footage of you and praising you, I guess, what's it called? You're going into the Hall of Fame.
The thumb-waving, laid-back high flyers, custom airbrushed attire, also connected with the
High flyer airbrush.
Not to mention, is invented.
Hey, Sabu.
Because he was spectacular.
Yeah, that's what is just nowhere near. Paul Heyman still got the ponytail, got the ECW weird coat tie thing he wore. That's nowhere near. Stone Cold is back. Are you ahead of me or something? Because they're still playing the video package. But it wouldn't make sense if Stone Cold inducted him. It's cool to see Stone Cold, but it'd be stupid. Maybe, what's it called? Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman should induct him. But I don't think they're doing inductees, because I think the host just announced them. And they just come out. One Night Stand, yeah, though. Remember that? The first one. I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching the paid. I have to pay for this one. You're watching the free version. I should have watched the free version, but it's stressful. What have I got? Oh, yep, it's just Caleb Braxton. I would hate if Caleb Braxton introduced me into the Hall of Fame. Boo, Caleb. Woo, Ramadan. What have I got? Yeah. What have I got? That's cool to see his entrance. First entrance since that Raw episode, Raw 25. Or whatever Legends Night they were doing. Makes you believe right.
This is amazing. What a complete circle of life I'm experiencing right here. It was 30 years ago that I had just finished up in USWA, or Memphis as we called it. I drove from Battle Creek, Michigan to right here, Tampa, Florida, because it was such a hotbed for professional wrestling. 20 I had an autograph signing in Chicago, and I was thinking about, should I go through with it? Should I go home? Does my family need me? And it was a tight spot, and I decided to do the autograph signing, and I chose not to tell anybody about it, about my situation, and I just tapped into their positive energy, and I felt so much love, so much excitement from everybody. It got me through. It got me through. It helped bail me out of the hole that I was in. And I realized, looking back at that, the energy exchange, it's a two-way street. I'm tickled to death to think that I could somehow improve people's lives, that somehow they could feel better by seeing me.
Probably watching the wrong Hall of Fame.
I understand now. We have things in life that we go to change our energy. Things we have an affinity to that picks our spiritual vibration up. It's a tremendous honor to be inducted into the Hall of Fame and to be put in with this prestigious group of legends that influenced me. It's amazing. I hope that when people think about RVD and my story, my journey, I hope they think about individuality. This is a particularly great accomplishment because I feel like every step of the way, it's all about choices. That's what life is. I had so many people trying to change me because I was different. And I didn't let them. I stuck to my guns. I had so many people that never understood me, but I just kept going. There's so many people that I have to thank. I guess I'll just try and go through a list here in my mind. Of course, I'd like to thank my mom and dad. Thanks for letting me follow my dreams. I'm sure it must have seemed crazy to graduate high school, turn down a scholarship to go to Michigan State, and follow this path to fight the odds of becoming a superstar. I want to thank Kit Likens for giving me my first chance to get in the ring and telling me I was good. The Sheik for breaking me into the business, teaching me a really important lesson. And that's knowing when to listen to somebody and take in what they're saying and consider adjusting according to it, and when to just let it go in one ear and out the other. The Sheik made that very easy for me by saying, don't listen to anybody else. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. I think he was right on a lot of that. Thanks to all the wrestling promoters that booked me really early in my career and saw something in me in the first couple of years. They saw the potential to put me up against superstars that I watched on TV, like Greg Valentine, Manny Fernandez, Bobby Fulton. When I was young and green, I got to thank those guys for being in the ring with me, for teaching me. I want to thank Sabu, who trained me in the ring.
Shout out, WWE took down my vid. What vid did they take down?
Sabu always
Sabu
always told me that we were better than the other local indie guys on those local shows
video they
back there
took
in
down
1990, and made me realize that, hey, just because this guy's been wrestling 10 years doesn't necessarily mean he's
the
got
Hall of
something on
Fame.
me. We're all individuals. Every victory I've ever had in the ring, every championship I've won, every match that I've won, we did it together. It was with your support. Are you kidding me?
Was it the Bella Twins speech? I guess. Hopefully they didn't take down this video. If this live stream gets taken down, I'll be so mad. Because I decided to report it.
Seems like I would know. So I just want to make sure you understand that right here, that this moment, this Hall of Fame award, this induction into the classification of legends, this is definitely a victory for all of us. If I could, I'd name all of you fans individually and thank you. I can't do that. I definitely want to thank the WWE Universe. That I call myself
The whole effing show. All right. Damn, man, that was a great speech right there. They gonna top that. You guys, you better come down with the smoke. That was a congrats to all of you. Great speech. Well deserved. Hall of Fame. Okay, commercial break. Peacock, shut up.
forward to the most
Ooh,
to see.
Sasha Banks.
For me,
Ooh.
besides just everybody, I'm just thankful for all the
Looking
legends that
nice.
just paved the way for me. But it has to be Molly
Not a
Holly.
simp, guys. I'm joking.
She really played a role into my career. When I was 15 years old, I remember going to an independent show and going up to her table and talking to her, and I was just so shy and so nervous. And she's like, "Are you a model?" I go, "Me?" I go, no, I want to be a wrestler one day. She goes, "Oh my God, you are going to make it." And she just stood there and talked to me for a good 20 minutes and made me feel like I can really accomplish my dreams. And I know people like Bailey, and you hear amazing stories of what she did for Beth Phoenix. I remember at the Hall of Fame and hearing when Beth talked about Molly Holly.
WWE
All I
turned
had just goosebumps and tears.
Peyton Royce is the best.
The type of woman I want to be for the future. I want to keep on giving back. And thanks to women and legends like Holly Molly, I can do the same. So I'm just so thankful. Molly Holly.
Well, joined now by the Intercontinental Champion and Tampa's very own Big E. Yes, that was on. Well, welcome to the red carpet for the Hall of Fame 2021.
Did she tweet something, or you just like she's your new favorite or something?
Several-time women's champion, the Molly go round. She brought flair of athleticism.
Biggie's, yeah, they're interviewing people on before every match. I mean, every induction, they interview somebody.
Certainly does, and we're looking forward to you competing this weekend at WrestleMania, defending that Intercontinental Championship.
No, not in the Hall of Fame. Not in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I got more interviews. I got more interviews to do. I got to do more.
Yeah.
Carmella, we spoke a little bit.
Carmella.
Inspiring to you. Tell us about her career that inspired you. Well, Molly Holly was ahead of her time. She was a trailblazer for the women. She showed women like me and little girls all over the world that you don't just have to be one thing. Because let's face it, Molly Holly was such a babe. She is still a babe. But she wasn't just a babe. She could go in the ring. She was talented on the microphone. She could do it all. And I think it's important to spread that message that you don't have to fit into just one box. You can be a babe. You can wrestle. You can talk on the microphone. You can do it all. So you can't talk about the women's evolution without talking about Molly Holly. Well, thank you, Carmella, and enjoy tonight. That's right, you do too. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Congratulations one more time to Rob Van Dam. The 2021 Hall of Fame induction ceremony is officially underway.
Yes, but we are just getting started. Our next inductee is a mighty one. She is a two-time women's champion and a beloved member of the WWE family. Let's look back at the career of this trailblazer of the WWE Women's Division.
Molly Holly! You got something else! Molly Holly, that great Holly fighting spirit!
Molly Holly burst onto the scene in WWE as the third member of the Holly family.
Molly Holly stood out to me with a genuineness and an in-ring talent and athleticism that was really unique.
As Molly's popularity started to
she was ahead of her time. When people were doing smacks and stuff, she was doing like Hurricane Ranas, Fun Fit Sentons and stuff.
So face Mighty Molly and you taste it.
She was ahead. She was ahead.
Holy double cross. We gotta get out of here.
In an effort to push WWE's women's division to greater heights, Molly Holly developed a new attitude.
No smile from local Molly Holly!
Pure, wholesome, and virtuous. Like me. Molly was just a technician in the ring. She could adapt to anyone's style. That's why you don't mess with me!
With her new attitude and technical skills, Molly rose to the top in WWE.
We have a new women's champion!
It is an honor to bring dignity back to the women.
Had some technical difficulties. Be right back on the original device I was watching on. So the Hall of Fame is not on right now. It's because I'm on my phone. So we're gonna try to get this started back up. Let's switch this out. Good gollies. Hurricane. Probably gonna happen like 2 times after this. I better keep switching. We'll be right back. Hall of Fame. So, give me ones. Swerve saying the Hall of Fame is to make the computer old. What? Race? Every time her part comes up on the video, she starts talking in real life.
excited to see tonight.
Dang, I didn't get to see Molly Holly's speech because of my.
That ring was always Kane. Now I enjoyed every
What's it
battle that I had
called? My
against Kane.
technical difficulties.
Until having disqualification matches.
I'll go back and watch it.
Title matches. But nonetheless, RVD, one of my tag team partners, we came up with several tag team maneuvers together. I enjoyed very much working alongside. I know my son collected a couple of his action figures, so he can tell you a little bit more about RVD.
I definitely did. I had all the RVD action figures, and they always teamed up with my dad. And, also with Kane, I had all his action figures, and I remember being in the crowd and hating his pyro, but loving him because it would terrify me. It'd be so scared because I never knew it was coming. It would just pop in the flames, and it was great.
To this day, pyro freaks him out. Always, whether we're backstage or heading out to the ring. So yeah, that's down for you.
pounder. He's no damn
The Great Khali. His speech is coming. Khali virtual, but we'll see.
You can't handle the tooth. That's what the toothfairy says. Give me some.
Oh, I thought he was kissing Linda McMahon, though. Some random people.
Indian superstars.
ग्रेट खली इंडिया में हमारा हमें जो ट्रेन करते हैं उन्होंने हमें वो हर चीज सिखाई है जो हम यहाँ पे आके किसी से मात नहीं खाएंगे किसी से कमजोर नहीं पड़ेंगे और अपने ऊपर खुद पर विश्वास रखें
We may call the Great Khali in many things.
A monster. A freak of nature. A world champion.
But now you can call the Great Khali a WWE Hall of Famer.
Is he virtual or live? Oh yeah, he's virtual.
Khali!
First Indian professional wrestler, world heavyweight champion, and Hall of Fame. I feel so great. I feel so happy. जब मेरे को रंजन सिंह ने ये गुड न्यूज दी है, so me and my family सभी लोग बहुत खुश हुए कि भी मैं 2021 हॉल ऑफ फेम के लिए जा रहा हूँ। WWE ने मेरे को डायरेक्ट किया है हॉल ऑफ फेम के लिए। सो इतनी खुशी हुई है कि जो मैं आपको एक बता नहीं सकता। लेकिन मैं सम रीजन मैं आपके साथ नहीं हूँ आज, लेकिन all my fans in my heart. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and take care of yourself.
I'm probably the only one who knows the lyrics, so congrats to the great Khali on his Hall of Fame induction.
Around the world, but to everyone everywhere.
What's going on, Steve? We got
Bianca, this is your
Bianca
first Hall of
Belair.
Fame. How are you feeling?
And
I'm
we
just
have
so
Great
excited.
Khali's
It's my very
former
first Hall of
manager.
Fame. I get to be here and I get to dress up and I get to see all the inductees. So it's just going to be an amazing night.
You mentioned that Molly Holly was one of your inspirations. Tell me about why she inspired your career.
Molly Holly, she's just done so much for the women's division. She's been breaking barriers since the very beginning. And just to actually, I got to be in the ring with her at Royal Rumble in 2020. And now being here tonight and seeing her inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's just, I feel like she's getting her flowers and her roses and she's getting everything she deserves.
Congratulations to the great Khali on his induction into the WWE.
Kane or celebrity main event.
Our next inductee has been a titan of the music industry for decades. As part of Black Sabbath and an extremely successful solo career, he has been a metal pioneer for decades, and he's even hosted a Monday Night Raw along the way.
A true WWE fan through and through. Let's take a look at the godfather of heavy metal.
He is a heavy metal icon. Unapologetically provocative. And one of the most outrageous entertainers of all time.
Former Raw guest host.
The Prince of Darkness. Ozzy Osbourne. My heart is first and foremost in my music. With over 100 million albums sold worldwide.
100 million.
My successes, I like my tragedies. My life's been up one hill and down another.
Ozzy's prestige in the entertainment industry has been celebrated with the WWE Universe for over 4 decades.
40.
The rock and wrestling era was in full swing, and at WrestleMania 2 in Chicago, Ozzy was the centerpiece of that connection. Keeping that link through the years, Ozzy's music has been the canvas for WWE's attitudinal, in-your-face presentation.
Superstars are going
gonna show us
Raw
their
stuff.
talent. Private Man of Raw. It's kind of like one of my concerts here in the Vital Gate. It's an electrifying atmosphere here. Forget me. As long as the people are having fun, that's what I do it for.
Is he gonna be virtual or it probably be virtual? Because the last celebrity ring was virtual. I think he's lives in Australia too.
And now joining us virtually,
Yep, virtual.
Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. Hi, it's Ozzy here. Thank you so much, WWE, for this amazing.
Oh no, he lives in
I don't
California.
deserve it, but thanks anyway. It's all about the fans, really. I mean,
California. So my bad, he lives in Los Angeles,
alive, man.
California.
It's all about them. I want to thank Vince McMahon and Triple H. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Commercial break. Be right back. So that was the Legacy Hall of Fame right there. Congrats to the Legacy Hall of Famers. Be right back, commercial break. Even though
his own way. It's one of the driving forces behind WCW's rise to change the face of sports entertainment as we know it and help build some of the most
okay, who is this one?
of all time, including the class of 2020's New World Order.
Oh, there, Bishop is right now.
Wasn't afraid to think outside of the box. He sat there and told me he was going to take that company out.
We're irreverent. We don't give it what the rules are. The undisputed king in sports entertainment, Eric Bischoff!
With a knack for sales, Eric Bischoff naturally broke into sports entertainment with a sales pitch.
Eric Bischoff wanted to know if he could advertise on our wrestling program. And that's how he got into wrestling.
Hello, everyone. AWA Championship Wrestling on ESPN. I'm Eric Bischoff.
Developing an undeniable
He wanted to advertise. That's how he got into the business. That's a creative, weird way.
would call the shots in World Championship Wrestling.
He started as part-time announcer and ends up as president of WCW. That I would tell you a lot.
Immediately, Bischoff injected new life into a WCW that desperately needed it.
We had to change as many things that characterize us as a small southern promotion. Give me prime time. 2 hours every Monday night. Who do you want to see in WCW? That to me was the biggest coup, and it started it all.
Then began a war that became a pop culture phenomenon.
Ready, man? I'll be waiting for you, and I'm gonna knock you out.
It was a young Eric Bischoff trying to take over the world. He was in it. He was falling on all sides.
Exploring the lines of reality while unapologetically crossing the line.
Even the way the finish started 2 minutes before Monday Night Raw. I took every one of his stars. You name them, I took them, and I made them bigger stars. It was all fun. But hey, man, the dude was committed to make WCW succeed. They kicked our ass for 2 years. Believe in competition, and competition creates controversy, and controversy creates cash.
And nothing created more cash than the emergence of the most notorious group in sports entertainment history.
This guy here was the foundation of the WCW. Now he works for the NWO. I have built an empire.
He can take an idea and take it to the next level. I mean, I think that's his biggest gift.
He should have went in with the NWO.
83 consecutive weeks I beat Vince McMahon. It's so good to be king.
But mismanagement on multiple levels led to that kingdom crumbling. The war would end, and Eric was a man without a country.
Allow me to introduce you to the new general manager of Raw. I am here to put the E in WWE. Wait a minute.
Driven by an unmatched ambition to entertain, Eric Bischoff landed in the most unlikely of places. One of strangely felt like home.
When it comes to being that arrogant, power-hungry, self-important, bad guy.
Oh, man. Up to Bischoff's very last moment on screen, a poetic ending to a war he created.
No, he left in a garbage truck.
From announcer to executive, mastermind to general manager.
It'll be very hard for anyone to argue that Eric Bischoff did not make as significant an impact on this industry as almost anybody else in its history.
Not only did controversy create cash, but an unforgettable career. A career that welcomes Eric Bischoff into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2021.
God, I love you.
Please welcome Eric Bischoff.
What a great theme.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. It truly is.
Hey, 3-minute warning. Rest in peace, both of them. You know, the hand raising.
Did I know 34 years ago when I jumped in my car and headed over to Vern Gagne's office in the AWA in Minneapolis that I was about to embark on a lifelong road trip. And the first leg of that journey in Minneapolis, it would allow me to learn the fundamentals of a business that up until that point, I really only got to experience from a distance as a fan. But eventually, it was time to say goodbye. That road trip was over. It's time to start a new one. So I jumped in my car and headed to Atlanta. An amazing opportunity that would change my life forever and the lives of my family. An opportunity that would give me the freedom to explore the what ifs in my imagination. But like any great road trip, it came to an end. Or so I thought. Until one summer morning, I was in my office and the phone rang and I got invited to go on another journey. This one, more improbable, not improbable. I thought it was absolutely impossible, but it was a journey that provided me with invaluable opportunities and most importantly, experience. What have I learned along the way? Nanos giganteum humerus incidentes.
Sorry.
It's a Latin word. And it's those giants that we have to give thanks to. And I want to thank each and every one of you people. I say that sincerely. I want to thank each and every one of you. No matter you are in the universe. Thank you for being a part of this road trip, this journey. Thank you for joining me. It's been one hell of a ride, and the best is still to come. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Eric.
Buddy, the international superstar and multi-platinum recording artist. I love the confidence we are seeing from the Grammy Award winner.
Universal Champion Seth Rollins, who's excited to be here tonight.
Embrace
and looking spiffy in his suit.
Yeah, Hall of Fame, drip baby, looking nice. That boy is on fire. You know how it goes. I don't make it up. The kids make it up. It's the whole thing.
That's right, Seth. Well, tell me how Eric Bischoff inspired your career.
Eric Bischoff,
Seth Rollins with
king
his
of WCW.
Flames jacket.
Took it to
Oh,
Vince
welcome
McMahon.
back, Sierra
I am a
21.
huge fan of Eric Bischoff because he made change. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, he changed the game forever, and that's crucial. I think that a lot of people kind of just go through the motions, and we don't want that. We got to make changes. We got to make waves, and so
What
Eric
is
Bischoff
Seth
did that,
Rollins
and
been
his
drinking?
legacy is everlasting.
He
He's
drinking
now
that
a member of
Tony
the Hall of
Collins
Fame.
juice?
Nobody can ever take that away from him.
And you mentioned
Seth
your
drinking
suit.
that
Let's
Tony
talk about it a little more.
The drip. The drip. I told you, I'm on fire. Don't touch me. You get burned, girl. No, it's a great night. Wanted to dress up for the festivities. Celebrate the Hall of Fame inductees. What better way than this beautiful suit right here?
Going on, Zip, on it.
Kevin, we just heard from
Just
Eric
a
Bischoff.
reminder,
Any thoughts
the
or memories
challenge is
as
still there.
kid or
You want an
upcoming superstar
opportunity,
that you
take
have
the
that relates to him?
opportunity.
Yeah, you know what's funny is
No one's taken the opportunity. You've been doing this gimmick for like a week now. No one's done it.
Take out Chidori. And I'm not scared of Chidori. This is just a business executive decision.
You know, it's okay
Ladies
to
and gentlemen,
announce.
this is the Hurt Business. This is the almighty YouTube champion, the 15-time YouTube champion, giving you an opportunity.
Boring.
Anyone that takes out Razor Chidori will get that opportunity. The Swerve Show, Column Jazz, Elvis, Moxley, Kenny. Step up. The challenge is there. You want an opportunity? Take it.
Boring. Falling asleep here.
Falling asleep?
While here in WWE, he's now genuinely one of my favorite people to
Well, you're not going to be
talk to
sleeping
around.
when the Almighty rises to the top and defeats
This
you.
gimmick is working. This is worse than King Corbin's gimmick, you mark.
You're scared of me, Chidori. You know you're scared of me.
I ain't scared of you, Mark.
Escape. An entire era to the wrestling. He created.
This is the reason I'm
mine.
doing this. People telling me, "Oh, I'm scared." No. This is a business decision that I'm telling you. I'm giving opportunities.
his feelings when he did it. And I think that's something
No
that
one's
I
taking it
try to do every
because
night.
no one
Kids' feelings
cares
They're not
about his
taking it because it
opportunity.
looks like they're scared, and they shouldn't be scared.
controversy creates cash, and that's what he
How are
did.
you
He
gonna be
elevated
scared of Razor
every single
Jadori
superstar
when
that he was
I defeated
in the
him
business with
clean
and who he was
at
around. And I think
CR
we all owe him a lot of that. And I know I do in what I've done in my career in the ability to
Who's
irritate.
that talking?
Well, thank you so much and enjoy
King
tonight.
Corbin.
Oh,
Crimson Challenger console.
King Corbin is there? What they got him doing there?
Yeah, they're doing interviews after every Hall of Fame
Now tonight
thing.
we've honored
Oh,
superstars
okay.
that have entertained
I
us
was like,
and
oh
put
snap,
smiles
they
on
got
our
King Corbin there?
faces for years. But our
Is
next
Bobby
award
Lashley
goes
there
to
or
an
not?
unsung hero of WWE.
I
The
would
Warrior
think
Award is
Caleb
presented in honor
Braxton
of the Ultimate
inducted
Warrior
me.
and is awarded to an individual who
The
has shown
Ultimate Warrior? Why he's back from the
unwavering
dead? My
strength
God, let me
and
check.
perseverance and who lives with the courage and compassion that embodies the indomitable spirit of the Ultimate Warrior. As part of the 2020 class, we saw Titus O'Neil honored with the Warrior Award. But tonight's winner may not be as well known.
Oh, and C21 is gone again.
The Warrior Award is presented to a very special member of the WWE Universe who embodies the spirit of the Ultimate Warrior. Compassion, courage, and perseverance are the virtues exemplified by all past recipients. From the inspirational Connor the Crusher, who battled cancer like a true warrior, to Titus O'Neil, who soldiers on in his tireless efforts to make this world a better place.
What are you doing?
This year,
What are you doing, Sierra 21?
goes to an unsung hero within the WWE family, our very own Rich Herring.
There's so many more people that are more deserving. No, not one. I don't think anybody ever will be as deserving as you. What a surprise this is. Love you.
A brilliant adjudicator, Rich served as a criminal court judge for over 30 years in New York. Rich was also a member of the New York Athletic Commission, an organization with complete oversight for boxing and wrestling events. During that time, Rich developed a close friendship with Vincent J. McMahon, and later went on to play a key advisory role within the company. When Vincent Kennedy McMahon took over the company from his father, Rich remained at the forefront, playing a crucial role in WWE's evolution into what is today known as sports entertainment. In the rock and wrestling era, Rich was instrumental in transitioning the regional promotion to a national mainstay. Although Rich preferred his role behind the scenes, as a court judge, he's also performed hundreds of weddings, but none more memorable than this one from SummerSlam
I am a
1991.
fighting champion.
Yep, that's Rich Herring, the officiant for the greatest wedding in WWE history.
What a heel.
And Miss Elizabeth.
By the laws of the state of New York, pronounce that you are
Husband and wife. Oye, digan. Congratulations to Rich.
It is our honor to welcome the 2021 Warrior Award recipient, Mr. Rich Herring.
Congratulations to Mr. Rich Herring.
Thank you so much.
51 years in WWE.
I wish you were here tonight to
51.
help celebrate
Oof.
the presentment of this award.
Congratulations.
As you know, because of who it represents and for what it represents, I will always be grateful for this honor. To the WWE superstars, past and present, that I've worked with, now going to be 51 years. Thank you for helping
51.
transform what was a regional wrestling company to a international phenomenon. And to the WWE employees, hundreds of WWE employees who day in and day out make our TV shows and our live events what they are for the WWE universe. They are, without a doubt, the unsung warriors. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. Thank you for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, with my gratitude.
Congratulations to Richard. 51 years in WWE Warrior Award.
Just achieve
Commercial break time.
and just go to WrestleMania. I choose
They were just so much fun to watch.
All right, I'm mad.
Well, thank you, Bailey, and enjoy tonight.
Okay, he's coming out for his Hall of Fame speech.
Congratulations on the Warrior Award, Rich Harry. Very well deserved. And that brings us to the final.
Marvel, that's gotta be Kane.
You knew he was going to be a serious
Kane will always be the best. Kane, one of my favorites. First people I watched on television. Comes to mind. I'm a youngin', so I remember Kane attacking Daniel Bryan after Mania. Remember that? Remember the Extreme Rules match? So I didn't get to really see Pete Kane, but I've gone back and watched. Zack Ryder appearing on WWE TV. This is a nice video package. Hopefully they don't show KB fake. I have to make that joke.
He can go out there and he can be a monster, but he's been able to do a lot of fun comedy. Are you ready? Cut your ass off. It doesn't matter if you're ready. The tag team champions. I'm the tag team champions. I'm the devil's favorite demon. Right?
Oh,
I'm happy because I came up there happy.
He's just one of the greatest characters we've ever seen.
this is a nice video package.
He's one of those storytellers that stood the test of time. So loved and respected. True locker room leader.
If you wanted somebody to model a career after, that's your blueprint. Really, I think the world of Kane.
Obviously, being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame is the greatest honor of my career. But standing here, I have the same feeling that I often had throughout my career. What the heck am I doing here? Things like this don't happen to people like me. I'm a farm boy from Missouri. There's nothing special about me other than my stature and possessing pretty good athletic ability for someone my size. Most importantly, being blessed because I've always been surrounded by wonderful people, starting with my parents. When you think of good, decent, hardworking people, you think of folks like George and Joan Jacobs. My mom and dad have always been my biggest fans, even throughout the valleys of my career. For instance, my mom loved Isaac Yank and DDS. And I think the reason is because she'd always wanted a Dennis family.
Isaac Yank.
Mom also had the greatest sign that I've ever seen at a live event. Simply, I raised Cain. Pure genius. Then there's my own family. My daughters, Devin and Ariska, are the best kids that any dad could ever hope for. Like every this long birthday often last that long in our business. The Crystal and I have been together for almost 26 years. I've had some great tag team partners in the ring, but none of them hold a candle to the one that I've had outside of it. When it comes to my wrestling career, there are a lot of people to thank. Far too many to mention. And don't worry, I'm not going to try because I've sat through enough of these things to realize that brevity is a virtue. But there are a few people that I do need to recognize. The people most responsible for helping me get into WWE to begin with are my friends from back home, Mark Morton, along with Dutch Mantell, Jim Cornette, and Jim Ross.
Jim Cornette.
Roles in my early career. Thank you.
Can't mention Jim Cornette.
I'm sorry I paid you back by setting you on fire.
Oh, Jim Ross. AEW superstar.
WWE is a complex organization which relies on literally hundreds of individuals, all with different and unique expertise and talents to operate smoothly. If it weren't for all the folks behind the scenes whose names you'll never hear, people like me don't get to stand here. So thanks to Kathy and Jenna, who always got me where I needed to be. The entire team in talent relations, our drivers like my buddy Daryl, and all the other folks who make WWE go night in and night out. One of the reasons WWE programming is so successful is that we have the best television production people in the entire world, end of story, period. Thanks to everyone who makes all of us look so good. From the supremely talented camera operators, to the people in the truck, the people in post-production, and to my friends who yell at me a lot from the grill. I can assure you that right now, they are screaming for me to go home, and I can't wait to get back there to learn how I just set the business back 20 years. Especially thanks to the McGee Tyson Mafia, Jason, and Tina. Thanks to my brothers and sisters who put on tights and lace up boots. It was an honor and a privilege to perform with all of you. You are, in my opinion, the most talented, the most versatile,
the best entertainers in the world. It sounds corny and cheesy, but you put smiles on faces, and the world is better for it. And of course, I would be remiss if, on behalf of Kane, I didn't thank his WWE family. Kane's daddy, Paul Bearer, and his brother, The Undertaker.
Oh, I thought they started chanting, who's your daddy? I thought they started putting that on the speaker. I was like, no.
Super Bowl of Wrestling in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Ironically, the Knox County Mayor's office looks out over that very building. There on August 4th, 1995, in front of 5,000 people, The Undertaker, accompanied by Paul Bearer, defeated Unabomber, accompanied by Al Snow, via Tombstone Piledriver. The first of many times The Undertaker dropped me on my head. On the day that I heard about this character, Kane, I knew that my life would change. I mean, working with Undertaker and Paul Bearer, that was like joining the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. But I could never imagine where the road would lead. The Undertaker-Kane saga is the greatest story WWE has ever told.
It lasted around 20 years, so yeah. That's long-term storytelling.
Conflict, betrayal, reconciliation, reunion, and then betrayal again. A couple WrestleMania matches and the formation of the most dominant tag team ever. Along the way, we traveled millions of miles together. We made a point of pushing Paul Bearer's buttons, like the time that he refused to speak to me for 3 days because I was late getting back from the gym and he missed going to his favorite Mexican restaurant before the show. We scared the dickens out of dozens of opponents and one state trooper who pulled Mark over for speeding and didn't realize it was the Brothers of Destruction in the car. And we once almost ran out of gas because I assured The Undertaker that it wasn't that far from Evansville to St. Louis, and surely we could fill up along the way. All of that because a guy named Mark Calloway believed in a guy named Glenn Jacobs. Finally, I'd like to thank all of you, the WWE Universe. For 25 years, you've been part of my life. Much of that time has been a constant blur of shows, flights, car rides, and hotels, always rushing to get to the next town to do it all over again. Now that I have time to think and reflect, I finally realized how exceptional the journey has been. And none of it would have been possible without you. Nowadays, what brings me the greatest satisfaction is when someone thanks me for giving them years of entertainment. No, thank you for that privilege and for making Kane one of the most memorable characters ever. In closing, I'd like you to think about this. Because someone like me, farm boy from Missouri without any exceptional natural gifts or talents other than a good work ethic, determination, and the stubbornness to never quit no matter what the challenge is. If someone like me can stumble through life, failing time and time again, before finally discovering something that he was really good at and becoming an internationally known entertainer, and after that, mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, the best place in the world to live, work, and raise a family, and then finally ending up in the WWE Hall of Fame. If someone like me can do that, just imagine what you can do. I will leave you with that, and Kane would like to leave you with this.
No, 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 no. All right, people, that's been the WWE Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Peace out.